October 22nd, 2018. There's an update today in a case against New York State Senate candidate John Mannion. He's a Democrat running for state Senate in New York. One of his staffers, a paid employee working for Mannion, had just been arrested. They're reporting today, just a couple of local Syracuse outlets currently reporting on the arrest of Daniel Derrigan. He's 24 years old. He's a paid campaign worker for the state Senate candidate John Mannion, a Democrat from New York. He's facing charges for forging a signature on a petition for the 50th Senate district seat. Daniel Derrigan was arrested, 24 years old, Camillus. He's charged this month with forgery after an investigation stemming from invalid Reform Party signatures on a nominating petition. State Supreme Court Justice ruled in August, look at a previous report I pulled from August as well, when Derrigan, they had revealed that Derrigan forged the signature of a woman who no longer lives in New York State. Mannion, they had announced at the time, will remain on the Democratic Working Families Party and Women's Equality Party lines in November. Robert Antonacci, his opponent, is currently the Onondaga County Comptroller, will appear on the Republican, Conservative, Independence, and Upstate Jobs Party lines, opposing Mannion. Currently, Onondaga County District Attorney's Office opened an investigation at Derrigan soon after. A judge on August 15th had ruled and subsequently booted Mannion from the Reform Party ballot line. Prosecutors are saying that Derrigan is facing a third-degree forgery charge for allegedly signing the name of Megan Malraux. Malraux, known as Megan Caranti, now known, she's changed her name since. She had signed an affidavit that stated that she lives in North Carolina. She's lived in North Carolina for the past 2 years and did not sign the petition. She didn't even live in the state. Derrigan collected signatures for the Mannion campaign, said Ian Phillips, county Democratic chairman and Mannion's campaign manager. Now they're claiming, spokesperson for the Democratic, the county Democratic chairman, is claiming that as soon as they were made aware of his misdeeds, they immediately let him go from the campaign. You see that Derrigan's arrest came after Antonacci's campaign challenged the signatures collected by Mannion to appear on the November ballot. His decision, the judge said that he believed that Mannion had no knowledge, that's what the campaign is claiming, that they had no knowledge of Derrigan's fraud. Judge is saying that he believes them. Mannion testified that he did not immediately supervise Derrigan's work in collecting signatures. The case remains open in Onondaga Town Court. Point to a couple other previous instances of forging signatures in that area. Now, this is a fairly important race for New York Democrats. This one article from early last month talking about the race, saying that Mannion, if successful in November, Republicans will no longer hold the 50th Senate district seat, and the GOP could lose control of the state Senate. Mannion is a first-time candidate for elective office. This comes as a school teacher previously. Democrat, they note, has not held the Central New York State Senate seat for at least half a century. Current occupant, Republican State Senator John DeFrancisco, last faced a Democratic challenger in 2010. Despite nearly even enrollment between the Democratic Republican parties, the GOP has had a stranglehold on the seat, but the current position being given up and departure creates a vacancy where Mannion and Antonacci are currently facing off. Give a few quotes from Mannion, but that could disrupt the Republican Party there. So Democrats were definitely hoping for an upset with Mannion. Again in August, just in August, he had lost. Mannion had lost the Reform Party nod. However, he's continuing his run. This was report from August before Darrigan was actually arrested, but when they were investigating a couple months ago, they said that state Senate candidate John Mannion had been stripped of the Reform Party designation in his bid for the 50th district seat after a judge today invalidated petition signatures obtained by one of Mannion's paid campaign aides. So they had been forced to invalidate these signatures that they'd collected. All petition signatures gathered by the Mannion campaign aide Dan Darrigan would be thrown out as flawed. The Republican chairman, one of the signatures submitted by Darrigan, they pin on this individual who lived outside of the state at the time. A couple other statements from the spokesperson for the county Democratic Party, Ian Phillips, county Democratic chairman, Mannion's campaign manager as well, was not at the hearing in August. He said that he did not believe Darrigan submitted forged or fraudulent records. So they don't add that in the most recent article. The article from today that we looked at, I just wanted to add this as well, because in August he was not sure if this was part of an attempted cover-up of what was happening, but he was saying that as soon as in the article from today, you'll remember, spokesperson saying as soon as they were aware, they let him go. As soon as we were made aware of his misdeeds, he was immediately let go from the campaign. Phillips is saying today, and in August, he was saying that he did not believe that Darrigan submitted forged or fraudulent records, basically saying that they were lying about the forgery. I have no reason to believe that, Phillips said. Darrigan and Mannion did not return calls seeking comment. They do add that Darrigan was a paid staffer for the county Democratic Party during 2017. He also worked on Democrat Marty Masterpool's 2017 campaign for Syracuse mayor. So he worked on a separate campaign, 2017, for Syracuse mayor. Another Democrat, Marty Masterpool, the same individual, Darrigan, that's been arrested today, worked on both campaigns, this current one and that one previously. And they do say that he's still running, despite the invalidation of signatures gathered by Darrigan being enough to toss Mannion's Reform Party petition. He's still has retained his petitions for other party lines. Despite losing the Reform Party's designation, he plans to campaign for write-in votes, he was saying in September 13th primary. Phillips said that Antonacci supporters filed an opportunity to ballot, which means that unaffiliated voters can write in any candidate in the Reform Party primary. Let me know what you think about this case. I'll follow up if any more info comes out. We'll see what happens with Darrigan. He has been arrested. He's facing these charges, so we'll see what comes of that. Reminder, I am over on patreon.com/realityreader. You can help me make more videos. Even a few dollars makes a huge difference. Have a link for that in the description and links to the articles as well. Want to take a look, leave a comment, tell me what you think. I will follow up soon. Thank you.